Hello and welcome to Whiskey Brigade's Tekkit Let's Play. Tekkit, Tekkit. This is episode 7, and we're going to be going over a vast array of sexiness here. We've got a crowd with us today. We've got Sugoi, Stizzle, Sugoi and his friend, and of course, the lovable Trim, aka Ninja Monkey Dog. Or, I said that backwards, but whatever. And for right now, we're going to go over this big-ass water tower that we built. It is quite large. We haven't named it yet, but it's still a tower, so.
What about a water tower?
It's gotta have a name.
Unoriginal.
Like Sawtooth Chaos or something, I don't know.
Sawtooth Chaos?
Alright, so, this is pretty expansive. It's got well over a stack of water towers in here. I think a stack and 20. And with that, with each 4 water tower pieces, with each water mill, with each 4 water mills comes a bat box. So let's go to the bottom.
Tally ho!
Alright, so it starts down here with 4 water mills adjacent to 1 bat box. The output face is right there, aiming into this cable that goes into this bat box. That is a repeat of that first module down there. And that just keeps going and just shoots the energy all the way up into that MFE that we were looking at up there. And also, we're going to go over that up there. You can't get a great look at it from here, but it is... God damn, let me get closer.
Yeah, the MFE's already filled up top.
Damn.
So that thing can house a couple.
Alright, so we'll just stay with the water tower for now. So the energy shoots all the way up through that, what's it, like 25 plus modules, and right into this MFE here. Which, as we described in the previous episode, or maybe the one before that, it's essentially an upgraded bat box. You know, it's got 600,000 capacity on it, which is significantly more than a typical bat box, which is 40,000. Lame. And you'll also notice that the output here is 120, whereas a standard bat box is 32. So with this increased output, there's also a risk of burning up some machines. For example, if we were to rig that MFE right into pretty much any of these machines here, they would blow up. And it'd be tragic. You'd lose those resources that you poured into these relatively expensive machines, and you're not going to have a good time. That can be accommodated, though, with upgrades to the machines or transformers, which at a later date, when we start setting up this power grid, we'll start going over that. But the reason we set this up for now is Sugoi is going to be equipped in a suit of nanotechnology. And in order to power that suit, we need a substantial energy source. So we just macerated some coal, and we take said coal, and put it in a 4x4 pattern to make raw carbon fiber. Then we put that into any 2x2 pattern, shapeless, to make carbon mesh. Once we have that, we compress it, and the end result will be carbon plate, once that's going. So from here, we take our carbon plates that I have previously compressed, and we put it into a pattern that's similar and in resemblance to armor. So let me grab the next ingredient, a energy crystal. So, I'll show you how to make an energy crystal.
What are you doing?
Showing. We're out of diamonds at the moment, so I'm just showing. You take that and a diamond and surround it in redstone, and you make an energy crystal, which performs similar to a battery, but much like that box to the MFE, the battery to the energy crystal is a significant capacity boost. I think it goes from 10,000 to 100,000, I believe. And since this is a legitimate survival, we dispose of this diamond. Goodbye. So yeah, let us proceed. From here, we will make a chest piece, which is the most important. With one energy crystal in the center. And then carbon plates to fill out the shape of the armor. You get a nano suit body armor. Wop, wop, wop. Pretty nice. Pants are done like so. You put a crystal right where your balls would be. Then you got leggings. So, don't put these on just yet, Sugoi, but here. So now we've got a bit more plates going on.
The charged crystal, you should actually charges the suit when you make it.
Yeah, you can make the suits with uncharged crystals. You do need an MFE, which is what that is right over there. You need an MFE to charge both energy crystals and the end result armor. Or better, there's also another tier above MFE, but we'll get into that at a later date. So, if you were to make the armor with uncharged crystals, you would get uncharged armor, as opposed to the charged armor that I gave Sugoi. So, the next two pieces are as follows. Boots, you just got a little thing there. The boots are... give them a break with the boots. But then I forgot one more ingredient. We need a piece of glass. And we just so happen to have that. Excellent. A piece of glass going over your face. And then a crystal where your brain is. You have the helmet. Excuse me, Stizzle. Alright, put it on. Nice. Now he looks like a space dwarf. Now we're gonna go ahead and demonstrate the power of this armor. Come over here, Sugoi.
Is it charged?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Pretty big drop. You know I wouldn't survive that. Oh, but Sugoi will.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at that.
So he's pretty much an unstoppable force in nature.
I didn't mean to
Come
push
on,
you.
freaking nature.
Yeah, so he could easily kill all three of us, and we wouldn't put up much of a fight. We'd probably be able to kill all three of us and come out of it unscathed. Even if he were to rush all of us with bows shooting a volley at him, he's nigh untouchable. He can swim through lava. He can suffer through the effects of suffocation. It's awful.
Don't forget
Awesome.
drowning.
Yeah, drowning as well. He's a juggernaut now. And so now he's fully prepared to go and tackle the Nether, which is his favorite place to mine. And that's pretty much it. Nano suit technology. And that's not even the armor. You know, there's also quantum armor, which is significantly more expensive and requires nano suit pieces to make. So that'll be at a much later date. But with quantum technology, each piece bestows some kind of super boost. We'll get into that at a much later date, though. So the machine shop's holding up rather well. We had to double the capacity of it, or the output. Yeah, the pulling power, I guess. And we added 2 more windmills, effectively doubling the power, I think, unless they're obstructing and getting in the way of each other. I don't believe they are, though. So because we haven't noticed a drop in power. I assume it picked up. It did pick up. We can pull 2 machines and still have some gains. So, you know, if it's ever idling, it's building up charge to push the machines, and at worst, if it's dead, we can still run 2 and still charge up our, you know, transformers. Shit. Not transformers, bat boxes. Good. So we got into alchemy a little bit, and we'll leave that alone for now. I'm going to show you what I'm next going to do, and that is get some oil and start making fuel and running machines with Buildcraft. This is a pretty high capacity, just liquid storage thing. It's made with tanks stacked on top of each other. They don't stack sideways, sadly, but vertically they act as one unit in a sense. And I'm going to use the oil wells and pools that I marked in the past, and I'm going to try and pump some liquid into here. I could do this in a variety of ways. The most obvious being running a one single tube all the way, you know, 894 meters away. I'm not going to do that, but I could. Instead, I'm going to cheat a little bit and use some teleport tubes. Oh yeah.
We like those.
With 4 diamond gears, which are quite expensive, 4 diamonds a piece. 2 gears, surrounding 1 piece of glass, or just encompassing it, rather. You can make an item teleport pipe. Nice. And we are going to make 4 of those waterproof. With pipe waterproof, which is made just by using the cactus green item from Cooking Cactus. You just put that in a crafting interface and you can make pipe waterproof, which is this. And then you take your pipe, put the waterproof pipe stuff above it, and you get waterproof of whatever pipe you were using. So now we have 4 waterproof pipes and item teleport pipes. The cool thing with pipes is it can, you know, pull from... Oh man, I started at a horrible place. But I guess for now I'll just show you and then go into more detail. There are waterproof pipes and then there are regular pipes. There's another type of pipes, but we won't be using that for a while, so just pretend there's just 2 for the moment. Waterproof pipe can only carry liquids, being lava, oil, and water, whereas other pipes carry items. There's also electric pipes, and we're not going to get into that now, damn it. Electric pipes. We'll go into that later. So we're going to hook 2 of these item pipes, or liquid teleport pipes here. Boom and boom. I've actually never used these before, but Trim described them to me in great detail, so let's see how it goes. We can interface with it as so. Frequencies can receive. Let's see, let's set this frequency to 10. And it receives. True. So we have one on frequency 10 that receives. This one will be on negative 10. Negative 10. Oh, I guess it can't go to negative 10. Well, then we'll do 20. 20. And it too can... Steve, quit it! 20.
Dazzle.
Oh, great, now you're the owner. Come here.
What do you want?
Punch it.
Like break it?
Just punch it. Alright. 20 can receive. Alright. So now we are going to take these pre-prepared pumps. Who took one of my pumps? I did. Okay. I should have showed them how to make this as well. Okay, for now, we'll just go through practice, and I can show you crafting later. We're going to take these pumps and go to one of our oil wells. There's a big one over here. Come with me, Steve.
Coming.
I mean, Stizzle. I'm not jumping. Splash. Did you throw a bone as you jumped?
Maybe. It's called skills.
Wow, I just looked up trying to place a block and I managed to lag so much I placed it behind me.
Whoa. So if you look, I've got one of these marked off as Black Gold Mountain. And, you know, the naming scheme I was going with was, I think, Black Gold for wells and Black Gold Nuggets for pools. And this one is just a really oddly generated well, in that it comes up through a tree and then splashes all over the place and just made a huge, probably detrimental to the environment mess. And you can see that now. Quite nasty. It's a pretty big mark on the map. It's probably not safe to swim in. Alright, so need to get up here. Hey, harvest some of those wood blocks right behind you. Like on the trunk. We'll set up a little mining platform here. So, what happens with wells is there's a huge underground, well, as you might expect. And a one block pillar shoots up, and I say shoots up, but it really just is up here. And it just spills over and makes a mess. And that's how you can differentiate between pools and wells, which are, the wells are significantly, larger than the pools. And so the wells, as you might imagine, are the ones you want to go for, but by no means do you want to ignore the pools, because oil is oil at the end of the day. Can I see that wood, please? In my hands. Thank you. So we're going to set up our pump right here. So we take our pump, place it right over where we want it to, start pumping. And if you place it right above the fountain, I guess for lack of a better word, it'll aim straight down the tube that it creates will go all the way down into the well, and it'll start mining it out right then and there. We might need a filter. Maybe not. For now, it's not. Which is why we have redstone engines, which are, in my experience, sufficient enough to run pumps. 2 usually suffices for just an oil pump. I mean, no rush, right? So you place them facing, well, just place them next to it and it'll know where to go. I guess I can't do that, so let me facilitate. We'll build that there. And to turn on the redstone engines, which run off of just a redstone current, we'll use a lever. Now you'll notice the redstone flickering that kind of indicates that it's working. We don't need to use them just yet since we don't have our pump set up. Well, we have the pump set up, but we don't have the pump's tubing set up. So we'll be teleporting it in this case instead of running it all the way back home. We're just going to set up a teleport pipe, which we earned. So we have both a frequency of 10 and 20, and that's what we'll do with it. Set it to 10 or 20. This one can be 10. Bam! We don't need it to receive, so it won't be set to do so. And that should be it, I hope.
Actually, you might need chunk loaders.
Well, is anybody at the base?
I am not very able to move right now due to lag, but I can see if I can make one.
How do you make them?
Yeah. Good question.
Is that what they're called? Just junk loaders?
I believe so, yeah.
Do they need diamonds?
No, they should be pretty easy. Hold on, I can check it out.
And we have oil. Nice. Right into that teleport pipe and back home. So these take a little bit to get started. They're pumping rather slow. There's a indicator right here that indicates the level that it's pushing at. It'll go from blue to green to like a bright orange, yellow, orange. And once it's at the orange stage, it'll be pumping quite well. But for now, we just kind of have to bear with it as it warms up. And we have another one. Each of these little spurts is, I believe, a bucket's worth. So that's just kind of a way to quantify what we're getting. So it looks like every 8 or so pumps that we get a bucket's worth. And once that starts warming up, or what would this be? 8 or so strokes of the engine, I guess. With every 8 or so of 2 redstone engines, we get 1 bucket's worth of oil sent to the base. And if I were to speculate, I would say that this well is likely well over 100 buckets worth. It's hard to say. I don't know how deep it goes, and I certainly don't know how large it is. But once it starts building up energy, which it should be doing soon-ish. It'll not only, run faster, but, no, that's it. It just runs faster. Yeah.
It needs iron and lapis lazuli. Do we have any lapis?
Yeah,
We should.
it's in the top right corner of the ore chest.
Alright.
So, Steve, if you want to hang out here for a minute, I'm going to go to this one over here. Oh, that was close. We got some mobs. Oh, yep. The game world just delivered me 4 more zombies. Cool. And another one.
You have an Enderman behind you as well.
Yeah.
Going on my looting spree in the Nether, I am completely lost.
Don't you lose that nano.
Don't lose what?
The
Where's the
nano.
portal?
It's impossible. I can't die.
Oh. You're literally invulnerable to even if you get swarmed?
For the most part, yeah.
Holy balls. Well, swim around the lava. I don't know, take advantage of it.
Yeah, you can swim for
No,
like
I did.
5 minutes.
The ore blew up, and I fell a long ways down.
So if we ever needed to make another track, someone with a nano suit has to put up the rails then, so the gas can't screw us up.
Yeah.
And as a heads up for all the viewers out there, we're now up to green on the pumps, and it looks about every 6 pumps pulls another bucket.
Alright, so there's definitely a noticeable increase in speed.
And color changed. It's definitely it went from blue to emerald green.
I got an iron bar. Thank you, zombie.
Welcome.
It's actually been renamed. Before it was named the chunk loading block, now it's called the teleport tether. Makes a bit more sense. Where do you want me to put it in home base?
Probably just in the material.
Yeah, just right
I'm
like
gonna
in my
put it
office.
in your office, yeah.
Alright, so now, how many did you make?
You get 4 when you make one, so.
Oh, sweet. Steve, give him your coordinates.
I think it's easier if one of you comes. Well, never mind. Yeah, coordinates.
272 and 1153.
So
I have it lit up pretty good now too. So.
I forgot, but that was actually part of our, or should have been part of our gear, is those world chunk loader things. They, you place them, and then wherever they are, they keep that section in the game's memory, which, as you might imagine, in number can really tax a server, but, in the amount that we're doing, it's no much worse than having, like a fragment of a player.
It's just 16 by 16.
So does that go by chunk, or does that go from like a radius around itself?
I think it's a radius, yeah.
Okay, because I cannot find chunks. I don't even know how you do that.
I believe you can, if you check your minimap, you can actually make it a grid, so you can see the chunks.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
So we have 2 pumps now, and this should be pulling from this little mini pool as well, or at least I would hope. So for right now, it's pulling from this. It just pulled that one. And let's wait for it to pump again.
Well, you might need. You have engines in the receiving end too.
It shouldn't need. Do the pipes need engines?
No, they don't actually. Sorry.
Okay, so it's pulling from that one now. I don't have a bucket if I need to adjust. Ugh.
You don't have a bucket?
No. Just 'cause
like a water bucket?
No. Do you have one?
Yeah, I've got 2 buckets on me.
Alright, I might need one. I don't know how this kind of, not conjoined, but there was like a mini pool next to this, I guess, larger pool, and I dug a trench to it, but I have no idea if it'll work or not. Have you made it to Steve yet?
I am very slowly making the progress. Because I like watching the views and, flowers.
Oh, yeah, as you should. So now it's pulled from that little nublet coming off of the pool.
And do we need all 4 tethers for the 16x16 memory block?
They should.
For
should
each well, or just the one around the teleport?
It should just be around the teleport thing. Like the engine area, basically.
Okay.
And whatever is receiving it. Because we did that on these previous... We had like a nuclear plant thing, and we're transferring materials from A to B, and it didn't work until we had a chunk loader.
Oh, that shiesty bastard moved. Come on, Trim, what are you doing?
I'm coming as fast as I can, but I'm lagging a bit here. I'm pretty close by. What? Just at the end of, or at the beginning of the mountain. Or hill.
Wait, what?
There's like a hill up there.
You're in jungle though, right?
Yeah, I'm in jungle.
Okay.
I think you can see your name.
Rixiot, have you pulled up your, toggled your larger map so you can show the distance between both the oil pools or fountains?
No, maybe I should do that.
Just so people know what the distance is.
Oh, I think there's one off in the distance that I never found.
Are you in the swamp or are you in the desert?
I'm in the desert, just over
Oh,
here.
because I see one in the swamp, too.
Yeah, that's probably me.
Oh, yeah, there is one down there in the swamp.
Oh.
Wish I'd known about this map feature sooner.
I thought you were talking about me, not an oil well.
For all the viewers at home, we're now up to orange on the first pump. And it is consistently pulling a bucket about every 3 to 4 pumps.
Yeah, we just hit green here, so... Still not pulling from this pool. That saddens me. Yep, Trim, I'm gonna come over there and meet you.
I'm right by Stizzle. I'm trying. so hard.
Yeah, it was. We were jumping around a lot and going up and down the vines.
Yeah, it's not easy. I'm really laggy for some reason. Yeah, just come close to me, Stizzle. Like, one of you guys should just come to me, give you a bucket.
So you can see here the pump is making this tube-looking thing. And if you were watching my map, you saw the forest kind of clean up as it got rid of the flow and all that. And it's looking a lot nicer here now. Hey, there you go. Look at you.
A lot spicer.
Much more spicer. Let me get those
There
things.
you go.
You got
Just
those too?
Yeah.
You got the loaders and whatnot?
I got a bucket and whatever else he threw at me. I didn't really look at the inventory. I'm just running back up to the pump.
Let's see if I can figure out this lag.
Alright, where would you like me to place them?
The loader, put it like right by the thing, the lever. And let me see the bucket.
Of water or an empty bucket?
Empty.
You want on top of the lever?
Just like right next to it. That should do it. Let me see that one. Take that.
What's the gunpowder for?
Just to have.
Oh, okay.
I found it.
I managed to grab a lot of nether ores. Close to a stack of nether tin. It's gonna make a lot of tin.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Except for except for the weird tin that doesn't want to do anything though. Ha! I can move again.
What
Or
were
the-
we macerating clay for?
I'm making CF pellets.
Ah, okay.
It was a 572 and 1100 or something. What's the...
Yeah, just that direction.
Because I gotta get off pretty soon. I gotta get ready for work.
Okay, so now this should pull all of the oil in this area. I guess we won't even use the chunk loader here. But, yeah, we should.
Stupid chickens in the trees.
So now we'll head back and watch, or see what's all occurred back home, if we've been sending the oil to it, so.
I'd imagine we'd have to, because the pipes aren't just full.
Right, I just... ranting.
The suspense.
Suspense. What happened to that idea about making vines all the way up?
We don't have any shears on
Nobody's
us.
done it yet.
Well, you're the one who suggested it. You should do it.
I can do that as a mini project sometime. Not tonight, but...
I was getting us a ridiculous amount of ore, so...
Yeah, okay.
I guess I'll think about doing it now.
Come on, far rendering, show my house.
It's around 460, and then like 1076. If you're still lost.
Yes.
Yeah, 460, 1070.
Because I was going the right way in terms of my X, but my Y, not the right way.
Well, you can check the big map, can't you?
Derp.
Ah, sweet. These pipes look cool.
It's very nice.
Mm-hmm. It'll be a pretty consistent flow when the engines power up too.
Yeah, we need a faster way up.
Yeah.
We should get those magnetizers going. Alright, so home, sweet home.
You can have my bucket back, the water bucket back.
Oh, Steve's got it.
Ah!
Sorry.
I get the normal bucket.
Alright, so it's not all that fast, evidently, but there is
It'll
oil.
be faster.
There certainly is some oil coming in. I expected it to be a bit more evident, though. Maybe they are drained or something?
Well, are you using redstone engines?
Yeah.
Well, they're the slowest at the beginning, but they don't blow up.
Yeah, but, I mean, there's nothing coming in now.
Oh. Is it empty?
It shouldn't be. Let me check. The pool might be. The little one.
Right.
But that well should be fine for a long time. So we'll go check on that. But right now, the oil is used to fuel combustion engines, and they are much, much stronger as far as output goes. That run. But the point of that is we get the stronger engines, and from there we use that to fuel larger machines. Two of the bigger ones would be a quarry or a refinery, with the refinery being able to turn regular oil into fuel, and something chatted me, and something else did. The quarry is an auto miner. You set an area, and as long as it's getting, power from engines, it just mines right for you. And the refinery makes oil into fuel, which I believe drastically improves the output of a combustion engine. So,
Stizzle, come here, look at this.
we'll see what we do at a later date.
Macerator.
Oh. How much did you get?
2 for every 1 nether.
Alright, and that was the Nano Suit armor, the tanks, our water tower, and our conquest for oil. So we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.